Let's get it moving. Let's get it on the road. Almost on time. Almost. I'm getting back, getting my weight up. I think my energy might be coming back. Oh man, Gye-Nyame Journey, how y'all doing this morning? Let me go and open up the chat so everybody can go and join in the conversation. All right, I updated all. Okay, cool. It should be popping up as Kujichagulia. Man, family, it's so good to be able to get up and toast those significant people in our lives. Oh my God, feel good to me. I don't know about y'all. It feel good to me. I am blessed to be the carrier of the glass. You know what I'm saying? I am blessed to be able to get up and do this every morning. I'm blessed that many of y'all trust me to get up and do this in the morning. And I want to thank each and every last one of you that are supporting me. Hang in there. I'm going to figure out something with this black signal. I'm trying to get people registered on our Facebook page so that I can send some messages out. I tried to update some stuff on Gye-Nyame Journey. You know what I'm saying? I tried to update some stuff on the Superphone app, but it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work. I'm working on it. And so nobody know that I'm up here unless they know that I'm up here right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just probably will be just a few of us. But you know, it don't take a lot for us to actually do what we're doing. So let me go on and I want to do something first. Make sure everything is cool. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm gonna pop the cap just a little bit. It ain't gonna be an ounce. I'm just gonna pour a little bit up in there so I can make sure that the ambrosia is all right. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it ain't just popping off crazy and stuff like that. But family, first off, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simple production. Guess what? This is a daily toast. We strive to blow up your old paradigm. Let's blow them up. Boom, bang, fizzle. Grab your glass and drink some water. Come on. Drink some water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Now crack the cap and drink some water. Lift your glass to pour the water. Now lift it up and pour some water. Get that water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Come on, old people. Now move your body and drink some water. Come on. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Should I say live, toast, then drink. Wait. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, live, breathe, move. Mess that up, but let's try it again. Breathe, live, move, toast. That was a little bit better. Let's try it again. Hold on. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Toast your ancestors. Toast your ancestors. Toast your ancestors. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Alright, family, I want to welcome everybody. Took the time to get up and join us in the hour of greatness. Waking up with the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Family, time to talk, time to talk, time to talk. So, alright, first off, y'all know we got the show tonight at 9 p.m. if I'm able to get here on time, but I will be doing the show. It might be a little bit later. This is why. This is why. And let me explain. I gotta explain, right? So I'm probably be over at the school possibly until 8 o'clock. And if I'm not at the school till 8 o'clock, I'm gonna have a meeting till about 8 o'clock because this is Kwanzaa season, and now the meetings are gonna start ramping up. So we probably move to every Kujichagulia to have a meeting, right? So and move beyond that. So I got a lot of stuff that I have to do prior to Kwanzaa. Y'all remember we got warrior training coming up. First, we got Black Family Day. Y'all know what that is. You know, they call that Thanksgiving. But if you black in America, it's Thank for Taking Day. You know what I'm saying? Black Family Day, that's where we come together. So those of you that are in the conscious community or whatever, I don't even know what to call what we do, right? Don't stay away from your family. Go to your family. And the best way to get your family to see or to wake up is by you acting as such. Not necessarily going there to preach, not going there to downgrade what they're doing, but going to have a genuine celebration with your family. And if the discussion pops up, right, then you carry forth with it. All right, you carry forth with that discussion. All right, far as politics, far as the economics, far as the spirituality, far as all that stuff. We don't lead with that, because I want you to understand one thing about our culture that separates us from what we're battling is that we never proselytize. Family, let me say that again. You don't proselytize. And what do I mean by that? See, proselytizing is one thing they used to guarantee and used to prove to me that people actually did not believe. Let me say it. They did not believe in what they was telling you. They had to, in order to get them to have more faith in what they were talking about, they had to convince you that what they were doing was right. And anybody that spent more time convincing me that they were right about what they believed, then there was some doubt in there for me to see. You understand what I'm saying? We don't proselytize, family. We set examples. We live our life We live the best life. We live the best life that we possibly can in whatever situation we in. And that attracts people to us to have conversations with us. So that boom, when stuff come up, then all right, boom, you really want my opinion on that, right? Or if they want to just start throwing stuff at you, cool, let's talk. Let me hear what you got to say. Go ahead, I'm listening. All right. Yeah, that's good. You know, what you ain't got necessarily got no reply. I don't always, believe it or not, Brother Hatim, I always don't have a reply. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't combat your belief. Let's say that again. I can't combat your belief. It's not my job. See, in order for Christianity to spread in the way that it was spread, and in order for Islam to have spread in the way that it was spread, it had to be spreaded by the sword. The reason they're major pieces right now, they were spread by the sword. Nobody, people don't want to have that discussion with you. So I gave people a choice. Either you get to go to your paradise, or you could go and get down with me and go to my paradise. And also, big aspects of proselytizing religions is slavery. Let's say that again. Do I need to say that again? Y'all heard me, right? You look at a lot of proselytizing religions and you see slavery is in that piece. Not saying that to face them wrong. Not trying to have that type of beef with anybody. But I just need y'all to understand. You know what I'm saying? With proselytizing, next comes slavery. All right. And those are opinions of Brother Hatim. Also, something else that's on my mind before we get into the folk tale. I was watching a video. I posted a video up on, it might have been on my timeline because I couldn't get it on Gye-Nyame Journey. But I'll go and post it up on Gye-Nyame Journey. And it's a video of, it's the female doctor that learned about white supremacy from Nellie Fuller. She wrote the book, ISIS Papers. Kwame, you out there, help me out. Dr. I got her picture in my head. She's an ancestor now. She wrote the ISIS Papers. Anybody out there that know her name? I just wanted to, I want to make sure I get credit. ISIS Papers. I gotta look it up. I know Kwame gonna get it to me, but I'm gonna look it up. ISIS Papers. Is Papers. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. There was a video that I posted up on my timeline, personal, Hatim, where she was giving a talk. I think it was Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Either it was her or Shabazz. Can't remember. But anyway, one of the lady scholars was speaking. I'm thinking it's Frances Cress Welsing, but I could be wrong. Well, anyway, she was speaking about how white supremacy is striving to destroy black manhood. And while she was talking at first, they were showing young white men out practicing shooting. And then they were showing young black men, doing a lot of feminatrix. You know what I'm saying? Feminine tricks and shit, The eyebrows, the eyelashes and shit. And singing in the towels all the way up here, imitating women, got wigs on and shit. And I know a lot of people got offended by that. But let me tell you what I noticed the most in that shit, right? I noticed tactical, close range shooting. Tactical. Y'all, listen, there's a tactic and a technique for everything. Family, for everything war related. So, everything, thank you, Cleveland. Listen to me. Tactical, short range shooting. the very first scene in that video, you will see, I think the white boy had on a t-shirt, and he did a waistband draw and shoot, where he didn't pull a gun all the way. And our kids are watching TV and they seeing people pull guns and bring it up like this and shoot somebody. But the way he did it, he pulled it straight off. Y'all got to see this shit. He pulled it straight off his waist, kept the gun tight, and shot like this. Now, I've done a little bit of reading on this, right? So he don't pull a gun all the way out. Close range, you pull a gun and you hold it right here. Why? Because your body is automatically going to align with the danger, which was coming at you. If it's at close range, you ain't got time to pull it all the way out, like they do in the movies for our kids, right? Pull it out at the waist, and wherever your waist turn, that's where the danger is. Blop, 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 blop. Close quarter shooting, tactical shooting. And I'm thinking about that, and I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking about this whole stand your ground shit that's coming to Ohio, if it ain't already in Ohio. And I'm thinking about how dumb I was when I was young, and how aggressive I was when I was young, especially when I was eating meat. And we have to go and start training our young men so that because listen to me. That was out then when I was young, but a lot of people ain't know about it. But when they start showing videos about it, and you got people doing that, family, you can kill 3 people in 4 seconds using that method. All death shots, all of them death shots, because it's going straight into the torso. 3 seconds. No, they could have their hand on you. They could be touching you like this, and you could take out 3 of them. 3 shots apiece. Blop, 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 blop. This is real. And we're moving into a time where now the citizenry is armed and fearful. So we have to train our young people in how to deal with this. Good morning, Miss Navita Nelson. Once again, shouts out to Brother Kwame. I also want to send shouts out to Brother Jamie Davis, all the way from Cleveland. He said the water song is hot. You know, that's my brother, old school brother. He can attest to a little bit of my aggressiveness when I was younger and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the whole piece is, now my young people will not be able to express that aggression in ways that I used to. We have to give them other ways. We have to start training them. We have to start giving them, we have to start demonstrating discipline to them, not just giving them discipline, demonstrating discipline to them, getting them to be a little bit less reactive and more proactive, getting them to understand that nowadays a conflict, an argument can escalate to you losing your life real quick with this stand your ground thing, because now what this is saying is that the person that has the capability of doing the most harm has no right, does not, I ain't gonna say no right, but does not have to retreat, which means that cowards will become heroes. Then, once again, I'm going through this book on Black Reconstruction. One of the pieces that stood out for me and still standing out for me as I go through this long ass book, 37 hours, family, listen. So I go through this book and I'm trying to, the one thing that stood out is that he said, before the Civil War, there was 2 million planters These were people with holding our ancestors, holding slaves, 2 million. There was 4 million slaves, but there was 5 million poor white people. And the only way that the planters could control us and control those in slavery was to use the 5 million that were poor, didn't understand what was happening, didn't care. Their only goal was to get into the road or maybe work hard enough to get their own land, to get their own niggers, or however the fuck they said it back then. And their only goal was that. They didn't care about your freedom. They didn't care. Their piece was to maintain the system long enough so that they could get a piece of it. That's how they was able to motivate these motherfuckers to go to war. And then also, we need to kind of really, see, because one of the things, we really need to reevaluate our view of the Civil War and get past the media hype of why the Civil War was fought. Because as usual, it was business. It wasn't over the rightness or wrongness of slavery. Abraham Lincoln and Johnson, who was his vice president, said the same thing. If I can maintain a union and keep slavery, I would. If I could maintain a union and get rid of half slaves, I will. If I could get rid of the union and not have slavery, I will. The primary goal was to maintain the union. What we have going on was beef between Southern money and Northern money. And the question on the table was not what they was going to do with you, but how were they going to be able to compete all over the United States with free labor. That was the beef. That was the beef. It wasn't about you. It wasn't about the moral. The moral question came up, but it wasn't the moral question that motivated them forces to get out there on that goddamn battlefield. And we got to be very understanding of that. So tonight, family, we are on another. This one is short. Let's go on. This one is kind of funny. I remember this one. So remember, a lot of these in this book are repeated or repurposed. So this one is called The Camel and the Arab. And this is the one for the night, so I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. An Arab camel driver, after completing the loading of his camel, asked him which he would like best, to go uphill or down. The poor piece replied, not without a touch of reason. Why do you ask me? Is it that the level way through the desert is closed? That's going to be a quick conversation. A beast of burden. I wonder how we could fit that into our lives. All right, but I'm going to finish my water. So let me throw up this commercial. Let me throw up some music real quick. Let's see what we got. Y'all know I'm limited. I still haven't downloaded any new music, so y'all gonna hear some. Let's see. What's this?
Brothers and sisters, take a little time to really look at one another, then ask yourself,
shouts out.
Can we really afford to lose one another? We must understand that we are all we got. We're forgetting our past, blinded by crack and gun smoke. We must turn that mess around and make the other man choke. Down in flames, light the hidden, but one day I open my ears. You ain't believe what I heard. They say your word ain't. See, you promised us great things, but only giving us a little bit. I keep your Star-Struck hat as a souvenir. The uncle is dead, but I'm not even gonna shed a tear. See, right now you're the big fish, but I'm the genie in the land, and then you get no wish. Usually you get 3, but I'm taking 1 plus the 2 that you owe me. It's so hard to feel proud. While I shed a tear, you're still talking loud. I'll never get on a boat with the man, because it reminds me of that great master plan. Oh, I haven't forgotten the last cruise we took. We ended up picking cotton. You tried to play me out like a sucker, but I survived to take back what's mine, your mother. So repay your debt to us. Mama so light, cause all the nuts that you busted, you violated our blood and plagued us with acne. So who's the real savage race? Please tell me, what race is really your mind state? So the mess you bumped up is the mess you're gonna have to fix. See why I'm so upset? Because you brainwash my people, talking out the side of your neck. So I just sit back and light up a stenzo to deal with the pains and the rage in the ghetto. Knows what tomorrow's gonna bring. Our heads are filled with these false hopes and dark dreams. The rage in the ghetto, it drives me to chaos. Brothers talk they mess and get tossed. See, deep down inside I wanna change, but it's hard as hell to remove these chains on my brain. You got me thinking that I'm less than I really am. Put up a 10-foot pole and impale sand. The rage in my mind, it keeps me from crying, but inside I'm slowly dying, because I don't know who I am. So I pick up an idol and become his biggest fan. Pattern myself to be just like Jack. I can have a big Cadillac, slanging crack. Invest seriously, and then I start rolling hard, and the rest is history. We're very secure. Got a few keys and holding G's. Nobody can be trusted. I sit with a shotgun and in my jock strap a small gap, because I'm so damn scared. Walk the streets alone at night, I wouldn't dare. Will I make it to 21? I'm only 19, my life has just begun. I got snatched up by the feds, I was slapped around, then assigned a concrete bed, and now I'm behind bars. Yesterday was the last day I would see stars, and now I'm feeling sorry, cause everything I ever did is coming back to haunt me. I'm crouched in a corner, hugging my knees. I'll be 37 by the time that I'm free. I got enough bed sheet, I'll make me a nice little noose and I'm out. One hell of a future. I fell into the hand of the plan and now it's over. The rage inside is still alive, and it will survive until I die. And if that's tomorrow, you see, I went along. My heart was filled with sorrow. It's a shame though, but it's all because of the rage in the ghetto.
Wow. Shasha Mosh.
Little shout out to the underground. Took me in and gave me some knowledge, and now I'm ready. Heads up with the devil. Ha ha. Ashibu. Brothers in black boots, stepping up. Protect.
That's Brother Ashibu, Rage in the Ghetto, from the Afrocentric Warriors soundtrack. I guess it's the album because we didn't have a movie. Should have had a movie, all the shit going on around that time. But anyway, that's Brother Ashibu. I got it, I made sure Ashibu got a copy as well, because, you know, we did that shit in the early 90s. Damn. All right, family. Now, here we go. Grab your glass. Remember the rules. We start off with water, then we end with a health drink, right? Only 4 basic things you need to stay healthy. Breathing through the nose down to the gut. Try to fill up the entire lungs. Every now and then, family. Proper water. Culturally appropriate food. Once again, African Heritage Diet. Just look it up. African Heritage Diet. Last but not least, family, movement. Get up off your ass. Move a little bit. Roll some. You know what I'm saying? Roll every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Crawl. You know what I'm saying? Go to an African dance class. Do some yoga. Sister Roni does yoga. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of stuff. Brother Malik does yoga. We got a whole bunch of people close in my age grade or close to my age grade, and we're doing a lot of stuff health-wise. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, start changing some of your surroundings so that you can move a little bit more. Get with some people that's going to motivate you to get up and walk, or get up and go swim, or get up and work with some young people, which is going to call you. Going to have to move to work with young people. You got to get up. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay busy, right? So, first, giving honor to the Creator. By the name you choose to call it Creator, we lift up our glass, family, and you know what we say, right? Giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose, so that you don't have to be sitting up here trying to argue with me or proselytize me. Spare me, please. Lift up the glass. You say, Ashe. Then where we go from there? Family, where we go from there? It's a beautiful place. We go to the stars of the show, so we lift up our glass right now to our ancestors as we go down the list. For those that want to put their family on the list, I would say go to Superphone, but I'm going to say go to our Facebook page. Go to the message. Message us on our Facebook page. First, like, then message us on the Facebook page. Now, some of you have already registered. All you have to do is go back in and register your Facebook page, or send me your Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Facebook.com/your name, whatever, however it shows up, and I'll go in there and I'll enter that. But I need you to message me in Gye-Nyame Journey, and I think that they might automatically put you on that list so that I can go on and send messages out that way. All right? And I think that'll make it a little bit easier and a little bit more affordable while I'm working, trying to hang on to this Superphone as long as I can. So, family, those that have ancestors and you on the timeline now, post them up. Post them up right now this morning, and I'll get them. It has to be in the morning, though. Afternoon won't work. I'll go back. It'll show me I got a message. I'll come back to the timeline. I'll find them, and I will write them down. Got a book dedicated just for that. Right? When this one fall apart, I'll get some of the young people to go on and write a little bit neater than I do, and transfer your ancestors to that book. The goal is, have a whole show just reading these names off. This means I might have to have 2 shows, right? I already got 2 shows. Might have to have 4 shows or some shit like that, all right? But anyway, one where I just read the names. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Texana, Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fee, Cleveland and Jenny Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Toppin, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pat Ma Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Lester brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rennerman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Libby the Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Heather Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatette Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. Jim Robinson, Cleveland, real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson. Delise Waters, Shelby McClendon, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Mazarine Kofer, George Swan and Monia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irving, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Ramey, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey and Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, Lud Oz, Elijah Oz, Jerome Oz, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, Miss Renata Alberts, Motley Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erleton Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joe Ann Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Needy Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manning, Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Chad Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Archie Beck, Adam McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, Georgia Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, June Evans, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gadsden, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, also known as Akabuki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Jennifer Sensabaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Nadon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Liam Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Julissa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pinto Jr., William Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Headley, Elma Hines. So we lift up the glass to our ancestors. Let me make sure nobody has posted any new ancestors that I need to be. Nope, none there. Nope, none there. None on YouTube. All right. So let's keep it moving. All right. So we lift up our glass to all of our ancestors. We celebrate. Our ancestors is what holds us together. Tribe, I salute you. And remember, hell for African is being forgotten. Hell for our people is being forgotten. So we will never forget those upon whose shoulders we stand upon. So we lift up our glass. And, one day, maybe I'll be blessed enough to pass on the mantle to one of our kids. If Cleve don't want it, or Sasha or Gina don't want it, we got a whole lot of young people coming up under this that may pick up the mantle, or might be one of y'all. So we salute our ancestors and we say, Ashe. We into generational work, family. We in a generational war. Y'all don't understand. Y'all understand. God damn. Man. You come back fighting. You know what I'm saying? Come back fighting. All right. So we lift up our glass from there and we go to the present moment, also now known as the Big Now.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Back up. Back up off me. Y'all heard the man. There is no, y'all heard him. So we're going to salute the now. In the now, we lift up the glass, understanding that the now is all that we have to make the changes that we need. Now is all we have to do the building that we're going to do. So if you putting off nation building until tomorrow, family, he said it. There is no tomorrow. We have this moment to work in. So get your ass up, get busy, get to building, get to doing the work, laying the foundation so that our children can have something to stand on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that you could be doing in your personal life, your community life, your family life. Let's get them done, right? Let's prepare ourselves and the young people that are present right now for a magnificent now. Let's prepare them in the now so that our children in the future can have something to stand on. We salute the now and we say Ashe. From there we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We toasting all the way down to 7 generations. Hell with that. We toasting into infinity because that's how long we've been here since the beginning, and we'll be here beyond. We was here before the beginning. We was here at the beginning of the beginning, and we will be here beyond the end. We'll be here for the end of the end, if there's ever such a thing. Life is a cycle that goes round and round, and to the laws of Mayat, I'm bound, right? Lifting up our glass, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass, and we say Ashe. From there, I give you this moment. What is it that you need to make you successful in this moment? What help do you need right now right? Lift up our glass. We say Ashe. Now, last but not least, I salute the most powerful, the most beautiful, the most inspiring, the most uplifting being in the room right now. And you know who that is? That's right, it's you. We lift up our glass. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Let's see, I find my little chloro-oxygen bottle, right? Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Y'all keep on moving. I will see y'all. It ain't going to be as early tomorrow. Right? It might be. I might get up. I might not. I don't know. Maybe y'all could comment in the thread about that, whether we should get up and toast that this early tomorrow. Oh, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. All right? So we'll deal with it in the now. Nice and mature. You'll be up. I know you're going to be up, Kwame. Yeah. You out this conversation. You've been banned from this conversation, my brother. No, you're going to be up. Yeah. Show off. I still pour libations at 4 o'clock in the morning. Kwame. Come on, man. We got a new message. Let's see what's going on down below. I'll be up. Okay. Okay. So I guess Daily Toast it is. Got a new message? I went down. Why is it still got... I don't know. Maybe we get more messages. All right, family. I'm out. I'll get my clothes ready. I think I'm going to use a dress down pass. Just go chilling. Y'all like my Ethos of Excellence shirt? Yeah. It's actually Ohio State shirt, believe it or not. Yeah. I'm going to put an iron on this. Throw on a t-shirt. Nice pair of jeans. Keep it moving, right? That's how we do it. How we get down here at the journey. We're going to have to rap about Kwanzaa activities. Yes, we definitely will. I'm thinking this Kuumba. Cause and I'm kind of, so yeah, we need to talk about that, cause it's a whole bunch of different ways that we go with that. Whole bunch of different ways. Why is this thing down there like that? I like it coming down from the top. I got to see if there's a function where I could change this. I mean, it's so many gadgets. Excuse me. I got so many gadgets to help me with this show. And I got to go on and just go on and see how much I'm paying totally per month. You got to look up to make sure ain't nobody's spying on me and shit. Because a lot of money be going into this shit, family. All right. So, family, I'm out. See you tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Need to remind you that you have been rocking with the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Girl. God damn it, anime. I'm gonna have a... Oh my God. Of course, this has been the Daily Toast. We did another one. The Daily Toast. Right? And this is a Heart of a Simple production. Oh, Simba, you tripping too, right? They've been sneaking into my ambrosia. And of course, this is a heart of a... of course, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Time to get ready for the day. Oh, explosion. You better get it. You nothing but an expanded fart. I can replace you. Can't find a phoenix anywhere. I can find an explosion. Can't stand it when they help get comfortable. All right, family. This is Brother Hatim. I'm out.